everybody. It is now exactly 1:30 in the morning and I cannot sleep. So what do I do when I can't sleep? I cook. I've said in the past that, our family, we really do enjoy Asian dishes. And something that I like to keep in my freezer to always have on hand is spring rolls or egg rolls. They freeze up really, really well, and we are out. So I like to have them on hand to go with, if I make fried rice, or if I make like ramen, like an Asian noodle soup, or lo mein, or any kind of Asian dish that I make. I like to keep the spring rolls on hand, but I'm out, so I decided I was gonna make some up since I can't sleep. Ava is in her room sawing wood. She is completely out. She's snoring. And so I decided now is a good chance for me to take advantage of her being out and make some spring rolls. What I'm going to do is I'm going to heat my wok up, get that going so it can be nice and hot and waiting for me. Turn it on like a little bit past medium. I don't want it too high. Get that going. And while that's heating up, I'm going to go over the ingredients. I'm going to make veggie spring rolls. So I'm going to work on the filling first, let that cool. The spring roll wrappers are still thawing. And then I will do another video and show you guys how I wrap them up. So for the veggie spring rolls, we're going to need some vegetables, of course. You can add in whatever you like as far as veggies. But I have a combination of, these are some green onions, chopped diced bamboo shoots. I've got some garlic and ginger, some celery, and this is a mixture of orange and yellow bell peppers in the center. And then I've got cabbage, and you can use fresh cabbage if you like, but I actually picked up some like the coleslaw mix in the grocery store. It's got carrots, red cabbage, and green cabbage. So I'm going to use that today. But of course you can get fresh cabbage and slice it up. And you shred it, for that. But that's my vegetables. And I'm actually going to add some vermicelli, Asian vermicelli noodles in here. And that just adds a little bit, just adds a little bit more flavor. And it increases the filling a little bit, adds some texture. So I just boiled these simply in some water. I didn't even add any salt. And I just chopped them up, rough chopped them with my knife. So we have some vermicelli noodles. These are the Asian kind that I got from the Asian food market. You can use regular angel hair pasta. You can use rice noodles. You can use spaghetti noodles chopped up. Or you can completely omelet the pasta. It's completely up to you. As far as my flavorings, I've got some salt, some pepper, not soy sauce, sesame seed oil, which is my absolute favorite. And I like to keep this always on hand, so I'm going to add that in there. Hoisin sauce, which is kind of like an Asian barbecue sauce. It's sweet and tangy, and I think it adds a good flavor to the spring rolls. And of course I have soy sauce. And I'm actually going to thicken the filling a little bit with a little cornstarch once you finish cooking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get started. I'm going to put my, excuse my fingers, but I'm going to put my phone down so I can kind of have hands-free cooking. Flip this around. I hope you guys can see that. Let's see. Can you see that? Can you see me? Hi. Right here. Trying to make sure you guys get a good view of what I'm making. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little olive oil to get everything started. And of course, if you want to add meat to this, you can. Ground pork would be good, ground chicken, diced shrimp would be great, crab, beef, ground beef, whatever you like. But I'm just doing some veggie spring rolls. So our pan is nice and hot. And I'm going to add in the garlic, ginger, and the onions first. Get that in, get that going. It's already smelling really, really good. So I'm going to show you guys this. Light. There we go. Smells so good. This filling is also a great base for like lo mein. If you want to use this for lo mein, just don't chop up your noodles, and that would be really, really good. So it's versatile. You don't have to use the filling for just egg rolls or spring rolls. And I'm using spring roll wrappers, which are really, really nice and thin. And that's what I prefer. But you can use the egg roll wrappers or lumpia wrappers, whatever you prefer. And usually in the regular grocery stores like Walmart and Target, the egg roll wrappers are in the produce section. But I really recommend, if you love cooking Asian food like me, I really recommend that you guys become friendly with your local Asian food stores. Visit them and just explore. Most of them have a lot of great ingredients, and you know, the one I use, the people are really, really friendly. So I definitely recommend you guys take advantage of your local Asian food store. I'm gonna go ahead and add in the rest of the vegetables. Get those cooking a little bit before I add in the cabbage. Smells so good in here already. And you can add, like I said, you can add whatever vegetables you want. Squash, like zucchini and yellow squash would be good. Mushrooms would be really good in this. Bean sprouts. I mean, just use your imagination and add in whatever you like. Yep, I do this quite often. If I can't sleep, you know, I'll get up and cook. I'll bake or make spring rolls or do like freezer meals to stock up our freezer. So nighttime for me is a good time because Ava sleeps, and usually when she's resting, she sleeps. She's not using a whole lot of energy and talking, so she normally doesn't need much suctioning at nighttime. So nighttime is when I do get a lot of things done. Laundry, clean the house, or do freezer meal preps. Okay. Go ahead and add the cabbage, the coleslaw mixture, and I'm going to give this a good mix, and then I'm going to season everything. I'm going to put the phone down for a few minutes so I can do this kind of hands-free. Gosh, it smells so good. I'm going to add in the noodles. Go ahead and season this. Got the hoisin, sesame seed oil, and I like to go a little heavy on this because I love the flavor of it. Soy sauce. I just add a little bit of salt, not much, just a tad bit. And some fresh cracked pepper. Oh God, well, I wish you guys can smell this. Oh, it smells so good. Give this a mix. Guys, see that? It smells awesome. It smells so good. And I'm going to taste this and, you know, make sure it's well seasoned. Good. I'm going to add a little bit more hoisin. A little bit more sesame seed oil. I guess a little bit of everything. And like I said, this would be good to eat on its own. But, you know, putting it in a spring roll wrapper and frying it until it's crispy makes it a whole lot better. Taste this again. Turn the heat down some. That's good now. I'm going to add just a little bit of cornstarch to this, and this just helps kind of absorb any moisture that the cabbage has put off. So I just add a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. Give this a mix. I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat off. This is done. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to let this completely cool. And then once it cools, I'm going to come back and make another video for you guys and show you how I wrap the spring rolls. Very easy to do. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video of me making my spring roll filling. Remember that this is totally versatile. What you put in it is completely up to you. You don't have to use what I use as far as veggies. And like I said, you can add, you know, shrimp or ground pork, ground chicken, ground beef, crab, tofu if you like tofu. What would really be good in this is edamame. I wish I had some. Soybeans, the crunch that they have is just absolutely delicious. I love them. I wish I had some, but I don't. But this recipe is really versatile, and you know, you can make it your own. So I'm going to let this mixture completely cool, and I will be back in a little while. I'll show you guys how to wrap them up. Thanks for watching, you guys. All you night owls are up with me. I hope you enjoyed the video. Y'all have a good night, and look for the next video. See y'all soon. Bye.